Hey Cancers, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your November 2019 reading. Sorry it took a little bit to get to you guys. I do apologize. I don't know if it was the retrograde or what, but every time I sat down to do your reading, something came up. Every time I tried to plan it, something got in the way. So I do apologize for being late, guys, but here we are. All right, we're going to take what we can get. Okay, so we're actually going to start this off with a Halloween oracle for all you Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings. That's how I've been starting off this month's readings. And you guys are the last to go, actually, which is unusual. I almost never do Cancer last because you guys are some of my highest viewers and a group that I do a lot of private readings for. And if you haven't, guys, do make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out the dailies, check out your monthlies for your moon, your rising, your Venus sign. They might have messages that are really important that you need to hear as well. Cancers, I do feel this is going to be a very good month for you. Yes, we have Mercury retrograding in Scorpio. Yes, the energy is intense, but this is fellow water sign Scorpio. The sun is in that sign. Yes, we have Mercury retrograding through that sign. We do have Mars moving into Scorpio as well. So that's a lot of fifth house, love, romance, children energy there. And again, because I think it is fixed water, it brings up a lot of creativity and romance for you guys. So I don't feel this is a very negative month. We do have a lot going on with Sagittarius as well. A lot of planets moving into it. We have Venus and Sagittarius starting the 2nd. We are going to have... what else is moving into it? The sun, obviously, on the 22nd moves into Sagittarius. We also have, what is it? Jupiter in Sagittarius, the lucky planet. What am I thinking? So there's a lot of focus again on work because that is in your Sagittarius is in your 6th house of work. So there's a lot of focus on career, work, and it does feel like there's a lot of lucky energy there for you guys. And as I say that, I looked up at the clock and it said 222. So take note of that number if you've been seeing it around, repeating numbers. Look up what they mean. If you have some cards, when you notice, repeating numbers, pull a card and see, what is trying to be communicated to you in that moment. Let's get into this. So let's pull a card for your energy this month. And we'll see how the astrology kicks into the tarot here. Ooh, ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. The veil is still very thin during Scorpio season, so I always feel that October, November, as we move towards Sagittarius season, it might get a little bit less thin, but Scorpio season is a time when the veil is very thin and we can receive a lot of really deep psychic and felt messages, really. Ancestors. Should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. And Cancer, like I was saying, it's been a kind of a tough year for you guys. I do feel that this second half towards your your solar return. So I'm going to say second half of the year, but I don't mean, when it ends at 2020, because otherwise, we'd only have 2 months left instead of a half a year. But I do feel that this half of the year towards your solar return is going to be a really picked up. I really feel like there's going to be a real pickup in the energy in terms of what you're doing, your busyness, your overall responsibilities, whatever you have been trying to manifest, especially work, is going to be really picking up for you guys, for sure. So yeah, it's just a lot of really good luck in work and making moves in terms of work and career this month. On the 12th, we have that full moon in Taurus. You check out that full moon in Taurus reading. And that's going to also, again, be very spotlighted because of work and work communities. Because it will be in your 11th house. So it's going to be really nice. I think you guys are going to, get a lot of success, career building moments. A lot of financial awards, gifts, raises. This is a really good time for work, so put your energy, your efforts into work. And I don't even think I have to tell you guys that. I think you're already on that, on that path right now. Your mind is already set into work, career, success mode here. And even though this isn't supposed to be your first card out, we're going to take it anyways. And I'm going to pull another card for your general energy throughout November here. Month's energy for you, your energy this month comes out. What is coming out here? Whoa, Knight of Coins. Am I surprised? No, because we were just talking about work. Knight of Coins has a lot of long-term goals, and this month is going to have you focused on the goals here. We are going to have, especially, I think it's like the 13th, we have this interesting aspect here where Mercury's connecting with Saturn and Neptune, and you're thinking back to maybe even just the month before this, October 14th, 13th, 15th. I know I said that not in the right order, but it just feels like you're reconsidering your goals for the future, your plans with partners, your plans in terms of work, and how all those things intermingle. This is the month where you're really reevaluating long-term goals. Sagittarius is the archer. It is known for setting goals. And I think by the end of the month, when the sun is in Sagittarius and we have a really wonderful conjunct with Venus and Jupiter on that 24th, and then finishing off with that new moon in Sagittarius on the 26th, there's a lot of really good luck, loving energy, really positive energy for long-term goals, setting new, again, setting new paths of adventure for goals, for, a partnership. Again, it could just be for a relationship, setting goals within a relationship, but also making sure our career goals separately work with what our goals are as a couple or as a relationship, as a partnership. And again, you guys are just going to be hitting the ground running, it feels like. So this is a really good month for you guys in terms of reevaluating goals, really seeing, what inspires you. On that same day, I think it's the 13th. So it's the day after that Taurus full moon on the, like I was just talking about, when Mercury is connecting with Saturn and Neptune. We also have, the sun connecting with Pluto, which is such an inspiring, dreamy, creative energy here. And it's really allowing us to make some huge transformations, some huge changes to bring more creative energy, bring more creative happiness and fulfillment into our life here. So dream big and find ways to make that a reality. Cancer, this is a beautiful month for you. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of tarot cards for you guys, but there's a lot of messages. And I channel all my messages, so that's why sometimes I'm just going and there's no cards coming out. But it just feels like, I just feel like you guys are getting gifts and just positive, like, reinforcement. Yeah, Two of Wands. Where are you going to take this from here? You're kind of at a point where you're like, okay, the world really is in my hands. Where do I go with this now? Two of Wands is a looking forward energy. There's hesitation there, but it's also a nice time to pause and consider, again, where we're going, where we want to put our creative energy. King of Wands is a very creative energy for me. He's kind of the king of that. He rules it. So you might be, what is the term I'm looking for here with the Two of Wands? There's just a lot of positive, creative, and creating, communicative energy here moving forward. You just have the energy, you have the inspiration. And a lot of people, I think, it's like you have a choice this month in terms of going how you have been going or taking a more leading role. And again, I feel like you guys are taking that more leading role in a creative process. So again, those of you that are creatives, I know I keep saying that word, but it's just such a good creative energy this month. If you're a creative, if you're an artist, if you create whatever it is that you do for work, or it involves a lot of creativity, you are just bouncing off the walls with how much good stuff you got going on up there. So put it onto paper, put it into type, whatever it is that you do, create. And reach for that higher goal, that higher role, because you can have that right now. You're being recognized for your success and power. Things are going in a positive direction, but you got to let people know that you have the confidence, the gusto, you got the mojo to do it. I feel that your bosses are very impressed with you right now. If they're saying, Cancer, wow, I really can't believe that you are, coming through the way you are. High Priestess comes out. What else is coming up this month for you after this Taurus full moon towards Sagittarius season? What can we expect to be coming up or challenging us? Come on, one card. It's like it wants to give you a whole lot of cards here. This is the Hobbit Tarot, by the way, if I didn't mention that earlier and you were wondering. Oof, can we please? You guys have a lot of cards that want to come out, but none of them upright. I'm not taking half the deck. The Devil reversed. And I've been seeing this a lot this month for a lot of signs. It's good. This is good stuff. When the Devil is reversed, I see breaking out of oppressive, illusory situations that we have got ourselves stuck in mentally. And, or again, it doesn't even have to be just mentally, but I mean, the Devil always involves an illusory mentality that we have about, how much control something has over us. When in reality, High Priestess knows that you have control in this situation. Listen to your intuition and not the voice of fear. This is your voice of intuition, of strength, of courage. Your higher self knows what's best for you, so don't listen to any negative, self-doubts, any fears, any of that kind of negative speech that, comes up when we are about to take a chance, or, things that other people, again, say to us that make us doubt, that bring about self-doubt. Don't get into negative cycles like you have been. I'm also kind of getting watch your health in terms of just try to stay healthy this month. Eat well, take care of yourself. Even if a pizza is a lot easier, I would say don't order that pizza. Feed your body with something really nurturing this month, something that's going to make you feel whole and feel good rather than just taste good. I don't know why that's a message for you, but that's a message. Let's see what else is coming up for you at the Five of Swords reversed. Don't get yourself involved in any petty arguments or fights. Mercury is going to be retrograde for most of the month here, and then it's going to be in its shadow period, and there could be, again, issues that have been culminating here in terms of, groups of friends, circles, especially I'm getting around that Taurus full moon time, because it is about community. So just watch how you speak, watch how you come across, and, if you've got beef to air here, I would say maybe wait for a better time, because you will probably lose a fight, lose a battle, or just not have really the energy, the ability to communicate what you want to communicate right now. So I would say watch out for that this month. Ace of Swords comes out. By the end of the month, you will have a lot of success. Let's see what else we get here. Come on, one card here at a time. The Ace of Swords, again, it's like your psyche in Scorpio season. I feel like you and Pisces have this great ability, just like Scorpio, to really divine the information out of all this watery, weird mess that a lot of other signs aren't going to be able to really take a hold of. You guys can really divine some strong, sharp, clarifying messages that you've needed here. Clarity is coming in, but you have to ask for it. I feel also that new moon in Sagittarius is when we're going to be making some really big decisions. Things that we've been, working through all month are going to be coming to these points where we're setting new goals. We're like, okay, so it hasn't worked out for me. This isn't working out. And now I've thought about this all month, and I really think that this is the path to go. This is what I should be doing. This is how I should be going about it. There are decisions that you now know will work for you. There's also success, overcoming. Ace of Swords is overcoming all that wonderful triumphant energy. Like you have come out on top of a huge conquest. Whatever your conquest has been, you have won it. It feels like we are at the top of a mountain that we've been trying to climb for so long, and here we are finally getting there. The Lovers. You guys will know, if you have a choice this month, you will know what the decision is by the end of the month, by the time that Sagittarius full moon hits. Because the Lovers is a good energy, yes, but it also is known as the choice. So let's not get too stuck up on that Gemini sign or any of that other stuff. But if you have been looking for clarity within a Gemini situation or with a Gemini, with a choice, either way, you're coming to a really important decision about it. You're making a decision. You're going one way or the other. You're finding out whatever needs to be found out here. It's clarity coming in. And I feel like you knew this all along. This is like, I don't know why. With the High Priestess, with the King of Cups, with all this scorpionic energy, you're destined for success. So listen to your higher self this month. listen. It's trying to tell you what you need to know. Everything you need to know is right up in your psyche, in your higher self. So listen, don't ignore your intuition. Do not ignore gut feelings. If you felt like things have been are about to go well for a while, they are. Let's see about what this has to do with career and work. So I know that's our focus here this month. I'm actually going to use a different deck though, because we have a lot of these cards out. So we're going to go now to the Morgan Greer. Ask about career, work, money, finances this month. It feels very good, guys. This is a really nice month for you. I feel like I'm just calm in this reading. There's a lot of relaxation. Knight of Swords. And what has he got coming in? Because the Knight of Swords always has a message. He always is seeing something, knowing something. Got something to communicate here. So what is he saying about career and finances this month? I would say, ooh, Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Hold on to your money this month, the Fool, but I don't think it's going badly. Again, I feel like there's good career. What's coming in, though? I feel like the Taurus full moon is where it switches. It's switching. What's coming in? Because, yeah, there's a lot of... Oh, I knew it. See what I mean? I'm a Cancer rising, and you got to trust the intuition this month. You really got to trust the intuition, because it's going to tell you what's really going on here. Oh, my God. Okay. So here's your money story. I got a really good one for you. Okay. Knight of Swords. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. And I know that looks bad, but you know something? It's not going to be bad. Make sure not to... Okay, in the beginning of the month here, try not to spend money on stupid things, on things you don't need. If, you get tricked into, oh, this will help your marketing or whatever. I don't know. It feels like you guys might get a little bit duped by somebody, a snake oil salesman type of situation here, where somebody's trying to sell you something at like, oh, it's a discounted price and this is so cheap. It's such a good time to get this. Wait. Hold on to your money. Hold on to your money. You guys might also be very worried about money right now. I'm getting, even if it's like not a situation, and people will be trying to take money from you in Mercury retrograde. They will. That's just the way what I'm getting for you. And it kind of tempts us to see, what it can take from us. You and Libra are kind of in a situation like that. I don't know why. But anyways, Four of Pentacles says, hold on to your money. And even if, yeah, just don't make foolish decisions, because the Fool reverse in time, you're going to be upset that happened. You're going to be really mad at yourself that you made some type of foolish decision. So if you get a feeling about something you have to spend money on, being like, oh, I don't know, do I need it right now? But whatever, YOLO, FOMO, whatever. I don't want to miss out on something. I don't want to wait. Just wait, because it's going to feel foolish. But also, if you guys have been worried, it feels like you guys are extremely, extremely worried about something you put your time, efforts, money into, or, a career, something that you've taken a chance on in terms of your career, something that you're putting yourself out there for. You're going to feel really insecure about it. You feel really insecure and maybe a little bit foolish about it. Like it's a bad decision. It's all going to fall apart. But let me tell you something, Cancer. Whenever you fear so much about money, about your abundance, about your stability, your security in terms of career, because I don't know if like you guys recently took a chance or you're trying something new in terms of career, or I don't know, you're just afraid of how something is going to work out. You're really afraid of how it's going to work out, so you're like trying to hold on to your money, trying to just like ground yourself, embrace yourself for the worst. But look at what really comes in here. Wheel of Fortune. Remember when I said what's happening after that Taurus full moon, though? I feel like that's when it switches. It absolutely does switch then. Wheel of Fortune. So, you might really be able to ask your community. I don't know. It's like your community comes and supports you. Something happens. I don't know if it's just through community, but regardless, it's like all the success there just switches. I'm saying community because it's in this full moon is in your 11th house of community and relationships, but I just feel like there's like a lot of career gifts. There's a lot of career growth, like financial abundance coming in. There's obviously something to celebrate, something that you knew was coming in, but for some reason you just felt like you couldn't trust it. Like, no, I can't trust my gut feeling. This isn't going to happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy and I thought it was going to work and it's not going to work. No, you were right. You were right. And you're going to start seeing the changes around that Taurus full moon, but it will come to fruition, I believe, by the Sagittarius new moon, because we do get the new moon, sorry, the moon card reversed. And when it's reversed for me, it kind of signifies a new moon. Rather than being upright, I think that, yeah, in about, 3 to 4 weeks, like when we hit that, it's like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, whatever. I'm not good at math. After that, because I know the full moon is on the 12th, and then we have the new moon in Sagittarius on the 26th. And again, that's 6th house of work for you guys. So new goals, you're hitting the ground running, you're successful, things are really working out. If you were trying to collaborate with others or, hit some type of certain goal in terms of work, it's happening, and then you can start setting new and more profound goals. Good things are coming in. So do not doubt that inner part of you that knows psychically. There's a really deep, good slab of like a psychic knowing that things are going to work out for you. So trust it. Trust your intuition this month. Trust that part of you that says it's all going to work out, because literally, guys, it does all work out here. Let's pull some cards for love now. What deck do we want to use? We're going to use the Ethereal Visions for love. Just a couple cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All of you guys, couples and singles, is just a general little pull for love, because again, I really feel that if you just listen to your gut and your instinct, your intuition this month, you're going to know exactly what to do in all senses, especially work and relationships. But let's check out love and relationships for you guys in November for Cancer, Sun, Moon. Can we please, guys, Rising and Venus, just try to drop half the deck out onto the ground. I am not picking that up. Y'all, 6 of Cups, yeah. Mercury's retrograde. Are we surprised to see this? No, because we're always thinking about the past, or someone from the past is always thinking about us. I feel like it's the second one for you guys. I think for a lot of you, it's somebody from your past wanting to come back and reconnect. Wanting to, 4 of Swords, somebody you haven't heard from in a long time. You might have been waiting on this person, or this person, again, it feels like has been really trying to figure out when to communicate with you. They've been waiting on you. Could be the other way around, but I'm getting more of somebody's very impatient to try to make things happen with you. 8 of Swords, you didn't see it coming. For those of you that it's the opposite, you've been thinking about somebody for a long time, and you've been really unwilling to see how unhealthy it is, or of the problems with it. 9 of Pentacles reversed and the Star. So again, it could go either way. Could be that somebody else really doesn't see a problem with it, you dating somebody else, or you being with somebody else, and they just come in whenever they want anyways, and they don't really see what's wrong with that. But you know that it's a very greedy thing, and especially if you're dating somebody else, you're not going to be very happy about how hopeful and, starry-eyed this other person is, because you're going to be like, this isn't real, this isn't reality, this is retrograde, and I'm not vibing this. But for some of you, it's the opposite, and you've been really impatient and unwilling to see the issues that are abound in this situation. There's not like a lot of grounded reality. 9 of Pentacles reversed. It feels to me like maybe somebody here isn't as single as they seem. Somebody isn't as self-sufficient, independent, stable as they seem. And we're kind of hoping that, maybe in the long, it'll be fine. They can change. They can grow. I will say this. Do not go into relationships hoping for somebody to change, or to fix them, or to show them this way or that way. It doesn't work that way. That is not how love works. Oh my God. It is not how love works, and it will be a serious problem. You can't go into something trying to fix somebody, or knowing that somebody isn't what you 100% need or want right now, and hoping that they'll change to fit you. That's never a good way to go into a relationship. And it's something that we need to be very aware of this month. Because Cancers, you guys are loving, and you kind of have that maternal, I'll help you, I'll fix you, let me take care of you energy. People abuse that. Look at who you're taking in. Looking at why these people continue to come back. Because they want to be nurtured, loved, taken care of. Seven of Cups reversed, you start to realize, I think, if that's what the case is, that you don't want to bring in relationships like that anymore. The confusion falls away, and you're able to be like, whoa, 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 okay, I see this for what it is now. I see what I really want, and I don't think it's what I thought it was. Seven of Swords reversed. You finally figure out what's been wrong, why things haven't been working out, why, you know, relationships haven't worked out. Or again, you find something out that makes you, about this person that you wanted to come back to. And I think it's that they're not single, honestly. I think it's, you know, that they're not who you thought they were. They're not all they're cracked up to be. But I do feel that love this month will end nicely. Ooh. Coming out, I think it's the Page of Cups. Yes, it is. Piscean energy. I will say some of you guys might have a situation with a Pisces that unfolds, that you see. Yeah, I just feel like there's a decision made there. There's... Eight of Cups. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Yeah, okay. If you are willing to move on from this Six of Cups situation, the Four of Wands is right there. It feels like once you see this for what it is, yeah, we can offer love, but I just feel like either it's going to be rejected, or like by the time you realize, you know, okay, I can offer this now and just say how I really feel. No matter what all this is, I think I should put myself out there. I should put this out there. Some of you guys aren't even going to want to do that by then. You're going to drop it. And it feels more like self-love and self-care and saying, you know, I'm going to go find something different, something new, something better, something more romantic for me. Not me giving this other person the romance that they want, but somebody giving that to me. Eight of Cups, moving on. It's kind of a lonely journey, but you also realize that where you were at, again, we had that Seven of Cups reversed. Now we have the Eight of Cups and then the Four of Wands, getting to a place of harmony, equality, and you know, alignment here within a relationship. It's like the happy place, the, you know, the lover's arch here, possible marriage. You know, we're looking for somebody that we can build something with, that we feel equal with in a relationship, that we feel the sense of peace and balance, harmony with this person and within this. And we're not fighting, you know, to help them, or they're not fighting to try to change us or whatever it might be. There's been issues, and the relationships we've been bringing in have not been worthy of us and have not been worthy of the attention and love that we are ready to give. And I think a lot of you guys are realizing that. For those in relationships, it's important to not idolize the past and to realize that if we want to connect in the present, we're going to have to leave some ways of communicating in terms of some expectations behind and set new, be more beautiful goals for us and our partner for the future, okay? There's a lot of growth here. Again, this is a very deep, introspective, internally emotional, scorpionic month for you guys, and I love it. So, good stuff this month. Let's pull a romance angel or two here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Perfect, beautiful, amazing. Exactly what you need. I'm loving it. Codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And again, I feel like you guys are leaving that codependency behind. If you need, for those of you in relationships, it's just like, I don't know, if there's been like a neediness or this. And again, a lot of people in relationships with Cancers, I find, can become extremely codependent because you love to nurture. Other people will take advantage of that. So watch out for codependency. And if that has been an issue, it's time to talk about it and really do something about it. But also let go of the need to control the outcome of any situation. Allow yourself to surrender to what's supposed to happen and how you are truly feeling, instead of trying to control how you feel and, you know, your actions based on the relationship that you're in and that what that other person is needing or looking for. Ooh, intense, deep messages here. All right, I'm going to drop them. And we're going to pull one last Halloween oracle. And then we're all set here, Cancers. Do make sure, guys, if you haven't, to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, I would love if you shared it. And do check me out over on Instagram and Twitter. I do you know, polls and announcements over there, mostly on Instagram. Twitter I'm kind of getting more off of, because people, not just in the astrology community, but everywhere on Twitter, it's just vicious. People just attack each other. And that is a message I brought up in my other videos, and I'll just say briefly here. A collective message that came out for this season is to really try to rise above the need to, you know, tell people off, attack people, say rude things, unnecessary things on social media. Try to grow above that. We're all adults here. I know that. Most of you guys that watch my channel are adults. I can tell how old you are based on the analytics. So let's not delve into childish, base, negative, devilish kind of energy behavior. Every time that you're about to, you know, want to tell somebody how it is, or tell somebody off, you know, fight somebody, tell someone how they've been wrong, or how they've done this or whatever wrong, just try to think, would I say this in real life? Would I say this in front of a group of people? Probably not. I'm not saying it about you guys, but to everybody, you know. Let's not act like a jilted teenager on MySpace when it first came out. All right, let's get a card here, though. Thank you for waiting through that. Werewolf, exploring wildness. Dang. All right, werewolf. If I can... Oh, here it is. So, the werewolf card is an interesting explanation. Exploring wildness. So, the werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but one that has traditionally had little control over his wildness. In a way, an inner battle between civilization and wild animal nature fights inside the one body. The vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason, control, and intellect of the man. Which one, though, is the dominant force? What is the healthy balance between our animal nature? One that is wild, free, and connected to nature, and our radically civilized humanness, separate from or dominant over nature. The werewolf asks us to consider this balance and to delve into our own ideas of wildness, independence, and custodianship of the planet. When is the last time you spent all day outside? When is the last time you threw your head back and howled at the moon? Do you quash the vitality and curiosity of your body and mind by sitting all day in front of a computer? The werewolf challenges you to weave a balance between nature and your own nature. So get outside. I think that'll help with your creative flow, all that scorpionic deep energy. Go outside, meditate, just get out there, okay? All right, Cancers, I really hope you enjoyed these messages. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you have, again, feel free to share the video. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Hit that wiggly bell. It'll notify you when I go live and when I post up new videos. If you want to book a private reading, as per usual, guys, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful and blessed November. I'll see you guys in the 2020 readings as well as in the December readings. Can't believe it's the end of the year. Oh, my God. Namaste, guys.